Have you ever looked at a painting and felt like you could touch the fog, feel the sunlight, or hear the rain on the streets? That's the magic of watercolor. It's one of the hardest art forms to master because you can't hide your mistakes. Every drop of water and every stroke of color matters. Today, we're taking a look at some of the most incredible watercolor artists in the world, from painters who capture the quiet stillness of snowy forests to artists who bring city streets alive with glowing neon lights, from wild, free-flowing splashes of paint to careful, realistic detail that looks almost like a photograph. Each of these artists found their own unique way to work with water, color, and light. Some paint fast and loose, others plan every layer with total precision, but they all share one thing in common: a deep love for this beautiful, unpredictable art form. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's explore these artists who are pushing watercolor painting to its absolute limits. Cindy Byron. Cindy Byron paints big, beautiful nature scenes with watercolor. She loves foggy coasts, quiet mountains, and glowing sunsets. When you look at her paintings, you can almost feel the cold morning air or the warm sunset. She doesn't fill her paper with tiny details. Instead, she uses soft colors that blend into each other, mixed with a few sharp, clear spots. This makes her paintings feel like they are moving, just like real weather. People love Cindy because her work feels calm but powerful at the same time. She shows us that watercolor doesn't have to be complicated. You just need to let the water flow naturally. Her art reminds artists everywhere to slow down and enjoy nature's quiet beauty. Nita Engle. Nita Engle was famous for breaking the rules of traditional watercolor painting. She loved wild places like forests, lakes, and untouched nature, and she painted them in a bold, free way. Instead of carefully controlling every brushstrokes, Nita poured, splashed, and threw paint onto the paper. She let the water move naturally, creating amazing textures that looked almost impossible to make by hand. Nita changed the way people think about watercolor forever. She taught artists that sometimes the best art happens when you let go of control and trust the process. Her fearless, experimental style still inspires painters today to take risks and have fun with water and paint. Pemberton. Pemberton paints cozy, warm scenes that feel like a happy memory. She focuses on simple things like home life, quiet rooms, and peaceful moments in nature. Her paintings feel comforting, like a warm hug. She uses soft, earthy colors and gentle lighting to create her scenes. She pays close attention to how sunlight comes through windows and trees, making everyday moments look beautiful and special. What makes Lars stand out is that she paints feelings, not just objects. In a busy world, her art asks us to slow down and enjoy simple things. Her paintings feel personal and timeless, like a warm story everyone can relate to. Pyle. Pyle is a British artist who paints landscapes full of mood and atmosphere. He's amazing at capturing cloudy skies, wet countryside mornings, and changing weather. His paintings feel like real places you could visit. He carefully controls light and shadow using planned layers of paint. Oliver mixes sharp details like buildings with soft, blurry backgrounds. He makes wet road and cloudy skies look completely real. Oliver is loved because his paintings don't just show a place, they make you feel the weather and temperature too. He teaches other artists to pay close attention to light and natural tones, helping them create more realistic and emotional landscapes. Hazel Soan. Hazel Soan is known worldwide for painting fast, colorful, and confident watercolors. Whether she paints animals, people in the sun, or ocean waves, she captures the feeling in just a few quick brushstrokes. Her style uses lots of wet paints and bright colors that blend together naturally on the page. She doesn't overwork her paintings. Instead, she lets the colors mix on their own. She also uses blank white paper cleverly to show bright sunlight. Hazel is admired because she proves that simple can be powerful. Her quick, confident brushstrokes captures movement, heat, and light perfectly. She teaches artists to trust themselves, paint fast, and enjoy the fun of using bold color. Lars Lerin. Lars Lerin is one of the greatest Nordic watercolor artists. He's famous for huge paintings of quiet, moody places like snowy forests, empty buildings, and dark winter lights. His work feels heavy and emotional. What makes Lars different is the size of his paper and the careful use of muted colors. He built up many layers of paint and texture to show mist, ice, and old, peeling walls. His paint captures the quiet stillness of cold winter. Lars proved that watercolor isn't just for small, light sketches. It can be big and powerful, just like oil paintings. His work shows that watercolor can fill a whole museum wall with deep emotion and meaning. Michał Jasiewicz. Michał Jasiewicz is a Polish artist who combines strong architecture with soft, dreamy watercolor light. Since he trained as an architect, his city and countryside scenes feel structured but still light and free. His style mixes straight lines with soft, blurry washes of color. He uses shadows and warm light to bring buildings and bridges to life, knowing exactly where to keep details crisp and where to let the paint blend. Michał is loved for showing that watercolor can be both disciplined and expressive. His paintings capture the charm of old towns and travel. He teaches artists how to build strong, structured paintings while still letting the water do the magic. Bev Jozwiak. Bev Jozwiak is known for painting dancers, birds, and animals full of energy and movement. Instead of calm, quiet scenes, her paintings are loud, exciting, and bursting with personality. Her style is loose and expressive, using splatters, drips, and bold brushstrokes. She places dark colors next to bright ones to grab your attention. Even though her paintings look wild, the shapes and poses are always accurate. Bev is loved because her art feels alive and fearless. She shows that you can paint with total freedom and still keep control of the subject. Her energetic style reminds everyone that painting should be fun and full of emotion. Richardson. Karen Richardson paints incredibly clear, realistic scenes of nature, rocks, water, and wild landscapes. She's amazing at making lakes look wet and rocks look rough and heavy, just like the real thing. Her technique relies on careful water control and clever tricks like maxing and lifting paint to create texture. She studies how light bounces off stone and water, keeping her colors clean and fresh. Karen is loved because her paintings make people feel calm and peaceful, like standing next to a quiet mountain lake. She inspires other artists to study nature closely while keeping their paintings clean and full of natural light. Dorsey. Jackie Dorsey is known for painting people and portraits full of personality and bright sunlight. Her paintings tell real human stories, showing street scenes and people from many different cultures glowing in strong sunlight. She uses rich, see-through layers of color to paint realistic skin tones and sunlit clothing. Jackie isn't afraid of dark shadows. She uses cool blues and purples to balance a warm, glowing light on her subjects. Jackie stands out because painting people in watercolor is hard, but she makes it look easy and full of life. Her work proves that watercolor can tell powerful emotional stories about real people. Gwynn Pilla. Gwynn Pilla paints warm, cozy scenes full of golden light. She focuses on sunlight bouncing off walls, quiet corners, gardens, and peaceful moments at home, making everything feel warm and welcoming. Her style uses smooth, glowing color washes and soft edges to build a warm, layered light. She balances golden yellows with cool shadows to make her paintings feel like you can touch the sunlight. Gwynn shows that you don't need a big, dramatic view to make beautiful art. She turns simple, quiet spaces into peaceful, glowing scenes. Her work reminds us to notice the small, beautiful moments all around us. Florek. Florek is a Polish artist who paints moody, rainy city streets full of atmosphere. She loves showing how rain, street lights, and reflections turns plain sidewalks into glowing, magical scenes. Her style uses soft, flowing washes to create fog and wet reflections, along with clever blank spaces on paper. She mixes muted grays and blues with bright pops of neon lights and car headlights, working fast while the paper is still wet. Ada is admired for bringing a fresh, modern feeling to watercolor. Her paintings capture exactly what it feels like to walk through a city at night in the rain, inspiring artists to explore mood and city life in new ways. Brittney Tough. Brittney Tough is known for incredibly detailed, realistic watercolor paintings of patterns, fabrics, and everyday objects. Her work is packed with color and texture that amazes anyone who looks closely. Her technique takes huge patience and precise control. She layers bright, strong colors to paint folded fabric, shiny ribbons, and glass. She is especially skilled at painting tricky reflections while keeping her colors bright and clean. Brittney proves that watercolor can be just as detailed and precise as any other art form. She moves away from loose, simple landscapes to show just how much detail watercolor can hold, inspiring artists to try difficult, complex subjects with confidence. Zhang. Zhang paints huge, emotional watercolor portraits full of raw feeling. His paintings combine large size and powerful human emotion, creating faces that grab your attention and stay in your memory. His style mixes loose, dripping paint with sharp, careful details. He lets paint splatter and run freely around the painting, while keeping the eye and face carefully detailed. This mix of messy and precise gives his portraits real power. Steven is admired for turning portrait painting into something dramatic and intense. He shows that watercolor can be bold, large-scale, and emotionally powerful, encouraging artists to paint with passion instead of worrying about being neat. Sergei Kurbatov. Sergei Kurbatov is famous for painting bright sunlight, mountain air, and charming European streets. His paintings feel light, warm, and full of happiness, like a perfect sunny vacation day. His style uses loose, quick brushstrokes and soft, wet blending to keep his paintings feeling light and airy. He uses warm yellows and earthy tones, balanced with cool purple shadows, letting the white paper shine through like bright sunlight. Sergei is loved for his amazing ability to paint pure sunlight. Looking at his work feels like standing in a warm, peaceful afternoon. He inspires artists to paint with a light touch and a love for natural light. Misulbu. Misulbu is a modern watercolor artist known for painting city streets and buildings in a bold, glowing style. Quiet corners of the city become magical and dramatic in this artist's work. The key to Misulbu's style is strong contrast. Dark shadows sit next to bright, clean colors, making the light seem to shine off the page. The brush strokes are loose and confident, giving the paintings energy without too much detail. Misulbu proves that watercolor can be modern, stylish, and full of mood. This artist inspires new painters to look at everyday city life in a fresh, exciting way, turning ordinary streets into eye-catching art.